needed.
We live, Trappin podcast. Cold night,
It
cold
is. You
Tuesday,
got to
third
dress
week of the
for it.
year. Hold on, let me get the IG going.
Oh yeah, let me get mine going too.
What's up with it, Greg?
How cold it is? How cold is it where y'all at?
Yeah, drop how cold it is where y'all at. Man, I'm tripping. I don't be on IG. Okay, here we go. Oh, I do that with IG, man. I swear if my son was here, he'd be shooting so many jokes on me. All right, here we go. All right. What up with it, Dirt? What up with a DS? I ain't shaved all year, man. I ain't shaved, I think, since the
Hey,
expo.
what up with y'all?
Hey, Cobb 26 and dropping. Hold on, DS at 18.
18 and dropping over there. What
7.
up? What up?
Hey, it ain't playing tonight. It's
What up,
cold.
IG? It
Hey,
is
what
cold,
up,
man.
everybody? Hey, I'm about to
Yeah,
put the link in the
yeah. Let me put
IG
the
for
link where I'm
everybody
at
on
right now.
YouTube. Let me drop the link right here. It is
I'm on YouTube
cold
tonight.
tonight.
I'm typing the link
Drop
in
it
right
right
now.
now. What up, Unbroken? What up, Kenny? What up, all about the stripe? I'm gonna drop y'all the link right
Okay,
now.
that's what I'm on right now. That's what y'all hear in the background. What up, man?
There we
What's
go.
the what's the Sheldon C Wilson? What up with you, fam?
Okay, I just dropped the link. Yep, come on over to that link right there, man.
Paying that in for a little second.
Let's see who. Hold on, somebody got 1 degree.
Paul
Oh,
Dean.
okay.
Oh,
Yes,
tonight they gonna be we're gonna be
He
4 degrees, so it makes sense. It's gonna
Hey,
it's
come
gonna
on
be
over
4 degrees.
to
4 degrees
the
down in
YouTube link,
Nashville.
y'all. I dropped the
Yeah,
YouTube link. If you look up on the Unbroken's comment to say yo, if
yeah,
you're on IG, scroll up and you'll see it. Yeah, it is cold tonight.
yeah. It's definitely cold, bone. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's a different type of level of cold out there right now. And in the daytime, in the morning, bro, it was so bright outside. It was cool riding around in the car because
Hey,
the solar energy was hitting you. Man, you step outside, man, you get woke up quick. I'm talking about it instantly make you walk fast.
you know what's crazy? I was at the dump this morning,
Hmm.
taking stuff off the truck, freezing. Hey, it was so cold out there, my hands was hurting. Hey,
Hey,
one. Hey, one.
Sheldon,
Come on over to
Sheldon,
YouTube. Hey, one.
what's that? Sheldon C. Wilson, I
Woo!
screenshotted you. I
Kenny
screenshotted
said
that. I'm gonna
negative
check you out.
3. It feels like negative 11.
Chicago, golly.
Hey, Kenny, go put that Cynics
Oh yes, it's
coffee
tough
maker
around the
outside
country.
and make a cup of coffee in that weather right now. It'd be a fire video.
God, it's tough across the country right
Hey, come
now.
on over. I'm gonna drop the link one more time on the YouTube for y'all. Y'all come on over to YouTube
Yeah, so well, I'm gonna be up for a
one
little
more
while.
time.
Y'all can hear Bone in the background.
Drop it one more
I
time.
got it behind the scene. We're on the podcast tonight. It's episode, what's this? Episode 22.
22.
22.
Yeah, 22.
22 weeks we have done this, man. It's cool.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And flipping by fast, man. Months right there.
Nah, that's why I said like just keeping track with this. It'll help you make progress.
Sure will.
Every week, just going week by week.
No, you
All
ain't
right.
telling no
About to,
lie.
about to jump up out of the IG. Here's the link. I'll leave
Me
it there for like
too.
1 minute. I'm jumping up out of the IG. Let's
All
see.
right, IG, y'all come on
Hey,
over. Y'all not doing
Jones
nothing.
got
Y'all come on over to
26.
more trapping.
Hey, Jones, y'all got hit by that snow too.
Oh, Jones them got about 7, 8 inches down there. All right, IG, I'm tapping up out of here. Oh,
Get up
17
out of here.
degrees in Madison, Wisconsin. Negative 17. Goodness. Catch,
Let me get up
Paul.
out of here.
Goodness. Hey, come on over to YouTube, man.
All right.
Type in more
We on
trapping, man.
YouTube,
Come to
more
the
trapping podcast. We in here. It's back. Cold night, episode 22. Boneyard Lawn Service down here in Kentucky. Solo operator. I'm gonna say it always every episode. I don't know if I'm gonna stay solo or not. I want somebody to convince me and give me the game plan to keep an employee. I want to make it easy. I don't want the headache right now, but I guess that's part of it. So, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Yeah.
Crawley. You got your boy.
Oh yeah, man. Y'all know what it is. John Crawley, one man, one more landscaping. I am that guy self-made out of Nashville, Tennessee. All cities definitely putting on for us down here. I'm in my I'm going into my 15th year this year. This year makes year 15, so I can't even say 14 no more. It's 15 now. So shit, hey man, we just gonna see what happens this year, man. I haven't really structured my business, what I want to do this year, because I'm leaving that open for February to see how I want to make my life a lot easier by doing less work possibly and making the same amount of money. I'll let y'all know along the way what I'm gonna implement to make sure that goes down this year, because I'm not going. But 0 degrees down here, man. That just popped up. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, man. What you said, trying to make it easy as you can, using your mind. So,
Exactly.
but yeah, this past week, man, I past week, man, I've been getting tree limbs still. So
For
we,
real.
man, let me tell you, we had just a little snow come through, but it wasn't much. But we had that ice come through maybe a couple weeks ago, and I don't know what happened, man. Out of nowhere, a whole bunch of trees just been breaking off.
Oh
So
yeah, the
I've been getting,
magnolia trees. The
man, I've been getting
magnolias, them
calls.
grass for pals. Yeah.
I've been getting calls, man. We got trees in the yard. Can you come clean them up? And I've been getting them. So I had the truck loaded up. I had to actually go drop off today. I was at the dump, like I said. Man, I got up yesterday morning. I forgot it was a holiday, so I got
Oh
up, man.
yeah, whoa.
I had the truck loaded up, man. I went to the dump, man, and wasn't nobody there. You know what I'm saying? So, man, had to turn
I,
around, get it done this morning. Yeah, man, I was tripping, man.
oh, that would have had me devastated. I ain't gonna lie, but
I
I
ain't gonna
probably
lie.
have done something like that in the past for real. I
Yep,
know I
man.
have done something like that in the past because you working every day, you don't really pay attention to holidays and then
Yeah,
government, you know what I'm saying, holidays, the things are shut down, man, you'll have a dry run and a heartbeat. I ain't even
yeah.
lying.
I've
But
been blessed to keep work though. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I'm thankful, man, for real.
nah, that's real right there. Cause a lot of people are not that fortunate, man. They had to go get 9 to 5s to kind of carry them on, man. It ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta do what you gotta do. Don't never let nobody tell you that there's something wrong when you got to go get a 9 to 5 just to keep up your financial obligations until the season come in. Cause them type of people, you need to get them away from you. You for real. Cause you got sometimes you gotta go back down on your knees before you can stand up again. You know what I'm saying? And it's all right. You know what I'm saying? As long as you just keep going. But this week, Bone, let me see. I just finished my taxes on money going out from my business this year, which is absolutely insane how much money I've spent. That I don't even want to discuss it because it's like I should have more with me for me spending that much, but I'm still waiting for the payments in to come in so I can look at that. So right now I've been getting back acclimated with the social media. Been trying to get back posting and things like that because I took some time off to do my taxes. So that's all I've been on, and I help Daryl, my boy DH and DH Lawn Care in Nashville. We had to go resaw the parking lot because we thought we was gonna catch a little bit of snow, which we caught a little bit of snow in Nashville, but it wasn't nothing to where like we needed to go plow anything. So that's
Yeah,
all I did, man. I just been in the house chilling.
but yeah, them taxes, man. Let me tell you, I got to talk to my CPA coming up soon. But man, you and them taxes, I've been listening to you. I'm paying attention to you. And man, I've been sitting down with them numbers. That's my main thing is sure them numbers. And like what you
Yeah,
said, you paying attention to what you got going out. Cause it's 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 easy for real to get the money. Like I said, it's just hard to keep it. You have to watch every single thing. So I got about 4 or 5 things that I'm cutting out this year. And when I looked at it, if I just cut out them 4 or 5 things, I could easily buy these 2 pieces of equipment that I want.
exactly.
With no
Or
problem. You know what
even
I'm
not
saying?
cutting it off, it just scale it back 50%.
Yeah,
And so you can hang on to that 50% and just put it to the side like you still care, like you still actually living like it, but except you so disciplined. Like if you
yeah.
used to doing a certain thing still and you used to not having it, still not have it, but put it
Still not
somewhere.
happy. Yeah. Yep.
Still not have it because you used to not having it anyway, but still
Yeah.
tuck that money somewhere and just if you got another habit you're not doing no more, okay, I'm used to spending, I got the urge, let me go and tuck that away right there. And just, you know what I'm saying, let that stuff accumulate. And then after a
Yeah.
while, bro, you will be able to have everything in line that you need to just go grab it there, because I got accumulation there. to just go get whatever you need. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm doing this year.
I've been watching the companies, man. I've been paying attention to like the people that's like really scaling into some big stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And one thing I'm noticing, I'm taking notes on a lot of them, man. They got superstars on their team. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? And they quick to tell me, man, that ain't I'm only good as them. You know what I'm saying? So with these superstars, they help taking me to the next level. I don't have to be there and babysit them. You know what I'm saying? I can leave and know that they good on the job.
yeah.
If I don't even have to be there, I know the job's gonna get done. I know it's gonna get completed the way I would like to get it completed and the way the customer would like it completed. You know what I'm saying? And so my focus, I said, man, I've got to get me a superstar and make sure that my numbers is right so I can be able to pay my superstar. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the NBA, LeBron James, and everybody got the franchise tag. You feel me? I got to put a franchise tag, but I want somebody that just, man, they want to come to work, do the work. They know how to separate it, leave the house at the house. When they go home, man, go home and don't even take the work home. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
yeah, thanks, man. That's what man. I'm trying to figure it out because I'm like, I could really see me hitting them certain numbers that I really want to hit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just seeing it,
Do it.
man. I just see it, man. Even like these tree limbs, man. I was out this past week, and I'm talking about crawl. There's tree limbs everywhere around here right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, if I had this dump trailer, I could just sit back and I could park this truck and hit about 3 or 4 spots one time. But by me being limited with the truck and trailer I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm only able to handle so much. But I'm like, man, if I had that dump trailer, easily, man, it take 3 extra money, 4 extra money I was trying to do that day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, put it
You
back
definitely,
into it. Yeah, go
definitely
ahead.
put it back. No, definitely put it back into the biz. I got to silence my phone here. You know, people always want to call you when you got something going on, man. That
Nah,
threw
you
my
good.
focus off right there.
But yeah,
But
I've been go
now,
ahead.
go ahead, Bo.
Nah, but yeah, I was just peeping it this week and I'm like, man, if I cut back, scale back on this, and this, I can buy what I need and it ain't gonna do nothing but make the money more like really what I want next year. And like I say, pay an all star. I don't want to be super, super big, but I would like to have maybe 3 dudes and just running efficient. You know what I'm saying?
That I call that bone growing responsibly instead
Yeah.
of growing at a cancerous pace. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people grow
Yeah.
so fast they end up turning into a cancer, and they like their life is so miserable because they done took on so much. They got to deal with so much. We're going through different people who don't see eye to eye on what they trying to do. That can create some true headaches. People not coming to work because once you get that big, man, you really get sucked up into
Yeah.
that world of the employment world where like people don't show up, they don't treat your stuff how you do, and all that factors has got to come in. And people, I hear a lot of people say, man, dude, it's awful when they start making that type of money.
Let me say that the other side of it too, Crawley. And then you got somebody who depending on you for that to pay him every week. You know what I'm saying? He depending on you to help him make a living. So
Exactly.
you know, so the people who I need the people to want to make a living. You know what I'm saying? Want to work hard because man, I could just see it, man. Somebody who don't mind being outside. It's really like finding people who don't mind being outside in these different elements working. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Because it's
true.
one
Facts.
thing when it's spring and it's 83 and it feel good, you feel me? And then when you come around and it's 98, humidity 106, hey, total difference. You feel me? Night and day.
Yeah, total different ball game out there. They make or break people, and a
Make
lot
the
of
break.
people, like they might think they in shape, but you not in lawn care and landscaping shape. That's a different type of in shape you need to be in. You know what I'm saying? Cause like a lot of people, like I'm telling you, bro, like a lot of guys that used to come help me, bro, they
Uh-huh.
found out they had health problems coming out there working with me. Like one
Man.
person found out he had high blood pressure. Somebody else found out he had diabetes because, bro, that stuff breaks your body down. And then a couple of people had to go to the hospital because I'm telling them to drink water, man. You need to drink more water. You're
Yeah.
not drinking enough liquid, man. You sweating out everything you got. And they
Yeah, you
not
got
paying
to
attention. Next thing you know, they locking up over there. And they
yeah.
ain't never went through nothing like that. So they go to the hospital and find out they got other health issues that got highlighted. because they
Yep.
got broke down out doing lawn care and landscaping, bro. It's a rough field.
Y'all, if y'all got some, if anybody in here got a couple employees, if y'all got any employees y'all done held maybe 2 or 3 years now, man, drop a comment down there, man. So we go
Man.
off to the news, man, and see what we got here. All right, so everybody getting hit up by this snow. It's been crazy. And want y'all to be, if y'all ain't used to this snow either, man, be careful driving on it. Cause I know a couple people that they ain't never been hit by the snow for real. So if y'all ain't never been hit by the snow, be careful driving on it, man. It's just different. You know you really got to know. You'll learn your vehicle in the snow. I'll put it like that.
Sure
Right
will.
now, the Deep South is dealing with this that you see here on your screen, a deep freeze, snow and ice accumulating right
Man.
along the Gulf Coast, slamming communities that do not have snow plows or even salt.
Yeah, thankfully, help from the Midwest is there. 12 News' Mallory Anderson spoke with a local landscaping company which sent its crews to Houston.
So this is a company out of Milwaukee up north where they get hit all the time. Houston ain't used to it. They done sent their crews down to Houston. You know what I'm saying?
That's small, really. Can help
So
them out.
yeah, but that too. Just imagine what we were just talking about with them employees and stuff. He got to have some type of system with a nice amount of employees to be able to send his crew down there and still be able to handle what they having in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's crucial. That's crucial. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Record-breaking snow takes aim at
Yeah.
cities that aren't used to winter weather. It's time to call the experts. 16 men and 8 trucks from Milwaukee's Weber Landscaping just made it to Houston, Texas, as an Arctic blast takes aim at the beach.
When there's storms down south, it's too cold up here, so we normally don't get storms. So I have extra equipment. I put out emails to people down south if they need help, and they always do.
Houston's expected to get 3 to 6 inches of
Hey, that's nice right there. Cause I know,
That's
like I
smart.
said, yeah, and I know a few people in Atlanta right now who probably could use this because Atlanta, they probably, even when they got hit a couple years ago, I'm gonna have to talk to my people down there. I don't even know if they really fully invested into it. They probably just was like, yeah, we don't get this all the time, but now it's the second time they
snow.
getting hit.
And while that's low for Wisconsin standards, they don't have the hundreds of plows Milwaukee does.
In addition to trucks and equipment, the crew from Wisconsin also had to bring their own salt. That's because Houston rarely sees ice.
It definitely doesn't look right when you're plowing snow next to a palm tree. But yeah, it's odd. You see people shoveling their driveway with like the floor mat of their car.
The Weber landscaping crew left Wisconsin Sunday and is now clearing lots in Houston for businesses like Amazon, Target, and Walmart.
I wish.
Hey, then they say they went down there to help. But I'm pretty sure that man got some fat contracts. Do you hear me?
Hey,
Do you hear me? For real.
them parking lots can run about 40, 50,000 to get them cleaned out. You know what I'm saying? I've seen some, per
And then listen who he
like
said. Amazon and FedEx. Come on, man.
exactly. That's a lot
Yeah.
of space they got to push that snow to. That's crazy.
Yeah, he bought all them trucks the last time they came through. Yeah, he's smart. Hey, shout out to him, man. Hey, for real.
Everybody back home in the northern snowbelt could see the way that it affects these cities, and I think everybody would be really grateful that for the job that all the snow contractors back home do.
Weber Landscaping says they'll always answer the call for help elsewhere as long as Wisconsin is dry.
We just really like helping people. We're a family-owned company,
Oh, well,
and
yeah,
we really
it might
love
be
doing
different.
snow
It might be
removal.
different.
Just wish we got more snow here.
I know.
But we will.
Mallory Anderson, WISN 12 News.
And that's another thing. Like we was talking about too, with like reinvesting in your company. You see them trucks they got. You know what I'm saying? I know them 350s. You know what I'm saying? For real.
They definitely 350s, man. Because
So
they had to make the drive all the way from Wisconsin down there, carrying snow plows. They carrying salt. Ain't no telling how much salt they had to bring down there. That's tough.
man, yeah, that's yeah. Look, -17 up there in Wisconsin. Yeah, that's crazy. But man,
Gee.
that's I was just paying attention to this. We was trying to find some news before we started, but I forgot how many people in the South really don't get this snow. Like we hadn't even really got it for real how we usually get it. We've been getting more ice than anything lately. And like I seen Jones say he down there in Louisiana You know what I'm saying? That snow will cripple a whole city.
Move right now. I think Lake Charles, that area, bro, they had a blizzard down there because they up like 7, 8, 9, 10 inches, bro. It was blowing pretty hard down there in Louisiana. They done. Now I know Atlanta's done because they got a lot of overpasses over there, bro, with them bridges and everything. So I know it's probably plenty of pileups down through there, little mini accidents all over the city. That's
Hey,
crazy because the South, we not used to that type of weather like that. Nashville did a hell of a job this year, and we
yeah.
didn't got more prepared for it. But
Uh-huh.
further down south you go, oh no, they
Hey,
don't get
hey,
stuff like
Cobb.
that.
You said shopping for a snowplow for the truck is you watched the podcast. I don't know if you checked out Top Gun. Check out Top Gun, man. I follow him on Instagram. Man, I was supposed to meet with him during this past expo. So, but check out Top Gun. I've been checking them out, man.
Snowplow equipment.
What's that again? Yeah.
They got snowplow equipment.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've been seeing it too. It's been I think I've been watching. Oh man, don't get it wrong, man. I don't want to say the wrong name. I've been watching somebody on our snowplow with it. I don't want to say the wrong name, but I'm about to go on my IG and hey, he going through one swipe, one pass, getting that snow up out of her. You feel me? So he probably coming through the night before, hitting it up with the salt, then coming through one pass, getting it up out of there. And like you say, that's money, Carly. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have them parking lots cleared out.
They sure do, man. So, but
Yeah,
it's some rough work because the hours of operation that you got to go out there and get on to
right.
get it going, man.
Yeah.
You got to get used to it, man. You gonna be dog tired now. I hear a lot of people say this year they had to make 2 trips back to the same parking lot they had to clear off in the day. So just
Hmm.
think about you clearing off 7, 8 real quick, and you got to turn right back around in the afternoon and go right back to them 7, 8. And you already up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, out there trying to work at everything, and then you
Uh-huh.
got to turn back and go out there and get it afternoon. Then you got
Yeah.
to shovel the walkways and stuff like that if you don't have the machinery on your lawnmower and stuff. That's
Yeah.
some bad
'Cause I'm gonna tell
freaking
you, man,
work.
if I had a truck right now, I would be trying to find where the snow is. I ain't gonna lie. If I had me a truck right now, had the equipment, and had the setup, I'd travel to go clear some snow if it made sense. So, man, just reinvest it, man. Like if you gonna be out here, you gotta play for the long haul. You feel me? And if you gonna play for the long haul, you gotta eventually try to get the best equipment you can get to be able to keep up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, do got to get the best equipment because you do know I did hear a lot of complaints about when people dealing with that snow shoveling and everything. It eats away at your truck if you don't clean it out
Oh
properly
yeah,
after you get to
all
doing
that.
it.
Yeah,
So
that
it's a
because you get that
lot of
salt.
maintenance. Yeah, it's a lot of maintenance you got to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? When you plowing stuff and you salting because you're underneath the undercarriage and all that stuff, you got to get that salt off of there because that'll eat away at your frame and everything.
Yeah, man. Well, hopefully it's cold weather, man. Let's get by real quick, and we can get back to this springtime, man. So with the spring come, hold on, okay.
We supposed to be in the clutch of this stuff for another what? Later on this week. I think this whole
Nah,
week this gonna
nah,
clear up.
we got 2 more days. We got day after tomorrow, and we supposed to be back, getting back, like right about 30 at nighttime, but back over freezing in the daytime. As long as we get over freezing, we good to go. So, but yeah,
Yeah, man.
huh?
I said you not lying long as we get over freezing,
Yeah,
man. Cause like,
yeah.
are you having problems heating your house right now? Because I'm talking about
I seen Florida. Yeah,
I'm working all type of stuff in here, and it can't get over about 60 something right there in my house because
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
that cold outside.
The house working. Hey, now I got mine. I got the temp up right now, but you can tell that you can tell it's working. But like I say, we used to have that. We got that ice to come through when it's like this. See, when that ice come through when it's like this, it knock out the power.
You
So
sure
you gotta
do.
have a generator. Are you in that crib freezing?
It's
You feel me?
freezing.
I better hope you got
Goodness.
some gas. You gotta have that gas. So But
You
yeah,
still
that's
do better. You still will do better inside the crib instead of out there in the elements, though. You just have
yeah.
to bundle up and just stay in one room in a corner somewhere. You said body heat for real.
Most of
That's
the time I
all
keep
you
a
can do.
bobcat at the property. Yeah, that bobcat gonna knock it out for sure. For sure, gonna knock it out.
Sure live.
But yeah,
No,
man,
he
with that
ain't telling no lie.
we waiting on that spring to come in, man, and we got somebody, man, that's coming in. Like with the spring about to come in, one thing I've been trying to do, Crawley, is I still been trying to knock out the test to get my license. You feel me?
For real.
I want to get my license this year, man. I got
Mm-hmm.
to. It's like no way around it. I really got to because I'm trying to hit the next level. 5 years milestone, U15 super milestone. You feel me? And every year I want to see the progress. Every 5 years I want to look back on the progress. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I got a guy coming in tonight. When I first started wanting to check out the license, his video popped up. One of his videos popped up on YouTube, and he was explaining how he went about obtaining his license and stuff. So spring coming up, people right before you get the mowing and stuff, you need to drop down applications. The best time to get them in, you feel me? Right when that spring hit. And one guy I was watching right here, Johnson, man, he can tell y'all how to go about this a little bit, man. So what up with you, man? What up,
What's going
Johnson?
on with y'all? What's going on with y'all, man?
Man,
Nothing much, man.
man, I'll let you introduce yourself to everybody, man.
Well, my name is Dwayne Johnson. I run Johnson Lawn Service LLC. I'm from Wilson, North Carolina. Originally, that's where I was born and raised at, but I ended up moving down to Wayne County. So that's where I operated.
That's still
Um,
in North Carolina.
yeah. I'm still in North Carolina.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
So
That's too real.
yeah.
Man, so we always like to ask our guests, man, how in the world you get introduced in the lawn care, man, and how long you been in it? So
Well,
we go ahead and let you get
originally,
going.
all right. Well, originally, I've been doing it for 20 years.
20
Um,
years in it.
But the thing about it, what really got me into it, man, well, I started, just ins and outs jobs for one. Looking at my daddy cutting grass and stuff like that, he kind of turned me on to it. And he was also a barber too. So as I got a little older, I wasn't really thinking about cutting no grass. I wasn't thinking about that, man. Out there doing what I do, I was like, man, I ain't thinking about cutting no grass, man. But I found out I was good with my hands. So the first job I had, I was working with Wilson Housing Authority. That was my first job that I had, actually on a zero turn. Never been on a zero turn a day in my life. So the supervisor was a school, a classmate of mine, or whatever. And he was like, I drive one of these. I was like, no, but I'm willing to learn. So he said, I'm gonna tell you right now. He said, keep the if you see my mower in the back, you see I got my guard down, my rail down or whatever. He was like, you might want to put that down, don't keep it up. And I was like, why? He said, because when we cut it, we used to have to cut a lot of apartments and housing authority. And if you ever know how the projects look, everything is pretty much close by each other. So
Right,
he
yeah,
was like,
close.
you got to go up on the clotheslines and stuff.
Yeah,
And I was like, what about the bar? He was like, you'll know you ever hit one. I said, what you mean? He said, it's gonna jack you up. And I ended up learning. It jacked me up one good time, man. And from that point on, I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing now.
that ain't
So
funny. That ain't funny.
Oh
I don't mean
shit.
to laugh, but let me tell you something. The first time it happens to you, it's scary.
yes, sir.
Man, I had somebody's yard and it was a low limb and my bar wasn't even down. Just I had to duck a little bit and it caught the back of my mower still. When I say, man, I was like 180.
Yeah.
Oh my God, scared the mess out of me. Let me tell you, when the mower dropped back down, man, I sit there for like 3 minutes, man. I had a moment with God after that, man. It scared the mess out of me. I ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
telling you, I'm telling you,
And
man,
then on top,
it make you think now for real.
hey, I sat down for about 3 minutes, man. I was like, ooh, I said, boy. Nah, I sat down for about 3 minutes. I said, I really got to start paying attention all around these properties.
Yep.
Cause
Yes,
I said I
sir.
was almost gone. Hey,
Yep.
but
So after I did that job or whatever, it was like a seasonal job. So after I left that job, I ended up going to the city. I left that job. Where did I go to? I left the city. I ended up going to a car wash. Left that job. Then I ended up getting into the school system. And I was a custodian at the school system, but I also had to keep the grass cut also too. But they didn't
Yeah.
have no zero turns. So now
Yeah.
I had to learn how to drive a tractor.
Yeah.
Wow.
A straight shift at that too. So I learned how to do that. I got on with Wilson County Schools in the maintenance department. Learned I cut grass with them for about 10, 13 years at the most.
Oh wow.
I left that job. I ended up going to the School of the Deaf. I lost the job at the School of the Deaf. They fired me from them. So when they fired me from them, I told my wife, I was like, man, what in the world, man? I mean, what I'm gonna do? She was like, well, you already got equipment. See, when I was working all these jobs, I already had all my equipment. But I wasn't planning on being my own boss. It was just, it was just a side hustle. Pretty much,
Yeah.
man, just start off
Yeah.
as just some quick money.
Yeah.
So
But when I
yeah, hold on. So that going to my next question is basically how you jumped out there was losing that job.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So when I lost the job, I asked my wife, I was like, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do. I just got this job and I just lost it. She was like, well, baby, she was like, well, you got all the equipment, go be your own boss. So I was like, okay. I was like, well, I ain't working for nobody else. I'm not gonna do it. So I was like, well, what's the ins and outs? So I talked to a couple of people, in my area, like, what's the ins and out about the business, what I got to have. I mean, what's your price, starting off like that. And a lot of people I ran into, man, they was like, well, man, I'm cutting for like $40. Everybody started off as a chuck in the truck, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everybody started off like that. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, then I'm gonna start off $40. And I didn't have this mower that you see now in the background. I didn't
Yeah.
have
So
this
I was about
mower.
to say the one you got, that's a hustler. You hustling. Hey, that 40
Yeah,
go out the window with that
yeah.
hustle.
I didn't have this one right here. I had this the one I had right here. Let's
Oh,
see
so
if
you got two hustles. So you got that's
yeah,
a smaller one,
that's
ain't it? That's a
that's
fast
a
track, ain't it?
no, that's a Raptor.
Raptor, okay.
Yeah.
So I started off with that one, and and my first season, I was doing real good in my first season now. So then I told my wife, I was like, well, I'm gonna need something faster than that Raptor. I mean, I could cut the grass, but I need some fast. So she was like, well, okay then. She was like, go on, get your money, your extra money that you already got, go into the account, find you a mower at first. And at the time, this was like after COVID had hit. So the mowers kind of was like
I know.
sky high.
Oh man, listen.
So I
Yeah.
called one week. Matter of fact, for that mower, I called one week, and I think the mower was like 7,000. I called the next week, it jumped up to like 11,000. I was like, man, what in the
Oh
world?
yeah, that's
They was like,
crazy.
it's hard for us to keep mowers in, and when they go out, that's it. We don't know when we're gonna get them. We don't know when we're gonna get no more in. So when I
I'm gonna
got that mower right, what you
I don't
say,
mean to
bro?
cut you off. That's crazy. Around that time, man, I remember the truck prices were like that. And I had a truck that was paid off, man, and my truck got hit. And when my truck got hit, that's literally what happened. I was waiting on insurance to get back to me. Truck prices was one price. And man, when I look back on there,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. Like around that time, yeah, COVID it had everything messed up. But my bad, go ahead, man. I'm just thinking
Oh,
about
you
how the
good?
price.
You good?
That's why everybody get at the prices they at now too in the industry. But go ahead.
Exactly. So when I got this one here, I started off my first year good. I mean, I was raking in some dope my first year.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ended up having an accident. Somebody ended up T-boning on my truck. And this was during the season at that too. I was like, man, what the hell, bro? I was like, man, what in the world I'm gonna do? So I called it was on a Sunday, I'll never forget it, man. It was on a Sunday, raining that day. So I called my wife. My wife was like, what in the world are you doing? I was like, well, I was out really looking at my customer, you know what I'm saying? Checking out my customer, yours, this and that. And one thing led to another. So she was like, well, we got to keep it rolling because if you don't, these people ain't gonna wait for you. They're gonna find somebody else.
Yeah.
So I
Hey, man.
end up
Hey, salute to your wife. Go ahead.
Yeah. You got a good one.
so what I did, I was like, what I'm gonna do then? So she said, well, First, we're gonna do the insurance thing with the insurance company. She was like, but for the time being, you're gonna need another vehicle to move. You're gonna need another vehicle to move. She said, cause each day that mower down, you lose the money. So you got the road. So I said, well, she said, well, call. She said, see, can you get a U-Haul? I was like, a U-Haul? She was like, yeah, see, can you get a U-Haul? Call the U-Haul people. They were like, yeah, we got one. I'm like, how much is it gonna cost? $300. I was like, man, $300 like $300 a week. So I ended up doing it. So my first year, man, I ended up taking a loss of like 14,000. My first year.
That's crazy. You kept working. Let me tell you something.
That's cool.
That's crazy. Your wife was like I don't want to call her employee, but she was almost as working as an employee helping you.
She is the employee.
That's crazy.
Matter of fact, the family pretty much is the workers. Really, we all work together. Like my wife, she do the books. Like she cook the books for me. Like she do all my accounting work,
Okay.
all the receipts and like Carlos say he do his taxes. Like my
That's
wife do
fine,
all my
yeah.
taxes. My wife do the taxes or whatever. My daughter, my oldest daughter, matter of fact, all my YouTube content that I put up, my daughter do that for me. So she do all my YouTubing for me.
That's fine.
My
All
other daughter, my baby daughter, she do her like her little drawing and stuff. So my middle daughter that do the YouTubing, matter of fact, this hoodie that I made my own hoodie, but her and my other daughter ended up coming up with my logo. So
Man,
everybody,
everything in house.
yeah. So everybody kind of keep up with the business or whatever. So that's how we do.
love.
Yeah, anytime I need something done, like if I need a logo. Matter of fact, I done a shirt for I don't know if you subscribe to New Hope Cooks.
Yeah. I've been
And
subscribed to New Hope Cooks for a while. Yeah.
New Hope Cooks and Big Son.
Yeah.
He from V. I did shirts for them too. And see, my daughter, she came with the logo for him, and I just ended up making shirts for him. So you know what I'm saying? I make money on the side any kind of way I can, the legal way anyway.
That's fine.
Hey, you're a smart man, dude. I just been sitting back listening, man. Hey, congratulations to your.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
A supporting figure that's supporting you, especially when things going left. Because a lot of guys out here that's in the industry, we didn't have it like that, bro. Like for real, like you were in a real fortunate situation to have a good person that supports you.
Yeah.
Everything you done went through, bro. Cause like a lot of people don't never take it for granted, for real.
Yeah.
A lot of people, bro, we gotta figure that out like on our own. You know what I'm saying? That we're like we something happen. It ain't nobody really is gonna be there to push you. You gotta almost push yourself, especially if you don't have like good positive people around you to uplift you when you really go through stuff. So that's awesome that it's your wife is doing it for you. So just another hats off to that, man. But I'm gonna ask you this, man. We're gonna keep the show rolling though, man. So what all services do you offer with your business? I know, of course, you mow the lawns and everything. So what else do you do on the lawn?
Well, pretty much when I go to your like if this segment you call me for your yard or whatever, and I tell you like I give you a price and it includes mow, it includes the mowing, it includes the blowing, it includes the edging and the weeding. Those are the services that's the packages that I offer.
Yeah.
If you want anything else extra like trim the bushes, that's gonna be money. If you need me to do a flower bed, that's gonna be money. Anything extra that you need, I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna cost some money.
Okay. So you do shrub, you trim the bushes, you do landscaping.
Yep.
You do anything else? You pressure wash. I know I pressure wash a little bit when I can. I hit some gutters. You know what I'm saying?
I get my first pressure washer coming up, man, soon.
Yeah.
No, I ain't done that, man. But I try to pick up ends on all y'all, man. Like if somebody need me to remove junk or anything like that, you know, like I said, it's money out there, bro. It's money out there. Period. If somebody need me to spray the oil, it's money out there.
So my question, you solo or you got anybody helping you?
No, it's just I'm a solo man.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm solo.
I'm solo. I thought about doing it, like trying to pick up somebody, but then it's like when you hear stories, man, like you said, like you know, like we talked earlier today, man, about like the people in the snowstorm, whatever. It's like you got to have dependable people, man. And not only that, You know, a lot of people can't do what we do, bro. A lot of people look at us as cutting grass. They like, man, it ain't what you think it is, bro. It's more to it than just sitting on the lawnmower, man. You got to
Yeah.
deal with the heat. You got to deal, like right now, it's cold. It's cold right now. That don't stop our work. We still out there grinding, bro. Trying to get that dollar one way or the other. You still want that ball?
I'm gonna tell you something too. When you solo and you ain't got no system, you got a little help from your people. When you ain't got no system and you solo with just you're mowing, you trying to do the books, you answering the calls,
Yep.
you trying to manage the money,
Yep.
and you got one dude out there that's crying, man. You can't understand him.
Yeah.
I can't relate. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
just I can't relate, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just get out here, and all you got to do just try not to. You know what I'm saying? Just follow the lead for real.
Right.
Because you got to really find somebody too that ain't. They can take what you saying and not take it no type of way, and just looking at it like, this is what we doing, what's best for the business and proper protocol to get this lawn how we need to get it done. And you can't have nobody even go out there and be defiant with it and all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
And
You you can't afford that at all because, like, I always go back to like the people was nowhere around when you built your company. So
Yep.
things have to flow how you want it to flow. If not, I think they need to go build their own company so they can operate like that, or find somewhere else that'll let them operate like it. I think it's a really easy fix.
No,
You know what I'm
that's just
saying?
that's
For real.
hey,
But you
me,
gotta go through something before you realize to make it that simple. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And it's really simple because you can nip it in the bud real quick. Cause I
Fast,
know if
quick
I get
fast. You gotta
anybody
do it
in,
quick
I'm
fast.
like, okay, look, I don't think we can get on the same page, man. Bro,
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I appreciate everything
Yeah.
you did for me, man. Let me go on and get you right now. Let me go on and get
Right.
you right. And
And get your
hey,
own
bro,
through.
hey, best of luck to you, man. I
Yeah.
hope nothing but the best to you, but I
But,
can't deal with you, man. Ain't nothing
but,
against
but
you.
I'm gonna tell you what I've been looking at too more of this year. I said, man, I'm gonna start looking at me as a leader. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with me, and I'm gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? If I can't get nobody up to where I need to, then maybe it's me. I'm gonna just take all the blame off of everybody else, because if I do want to run it like that, it's got to start from top down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got to come at the top. I can't make no excuses. You know what I'm saying? I got to pull my team up to meet coaches' standards so we can win a championship. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. My bad.
And see, another thing too, man, is like, like a lot of people say they want to work. Anybody can say that, man. I want to work, man. But like I said, when it's time to go to work, put that money, put that hustle in, it's different, bro. Everybody ain't got that mentality. I don't grew up with a lot of dudes back in the hood, bro. And that mentality that got that fast money. You get what I'm saying? But when you talk about getting the money the right way, they look at you like you're stupid. You get what I'm saying? They look at you like you're done. Like, man, I ain't going to cook. Man, you stupid. Like, if I go back to the hood right now and tell them boys what I'm doing, they look at me, man, you a sucker. I'm like, bro, I got my freedom, man. You the one got to watch over your shoulder, bro. I ain't got to do that. I go anywhere I want to. I ain't got to worry about nobody bother. You get what I'm saying? But you, on the other hand, you can't go
Sleep
nowhere.
good. Yeah, sleep good.
It's
Yeah,
tough.
exactly. I ain't got to worry about nobody doing nothing to me. You get what I'm saying? And then
Man.
another thing too, man. Another thing too. Nobody ain't gonna do the job the way you want it to be done. Like when you go out to your properties, like I visualize my properties. Like when I get there, I visualize and I know exactly what I want
Yeah.
done to, and I'm gonna go get it done. But you trying to explain it to the next person, like, yo, I need you to do A, B, and C, and they looking at you like, huh? Nah, bro, I ain't got time for that. I need you to go out there and go get it. I ain't got time to hold your hand, man.
2 weeks.
Time
I'm
is
gonna
money.
tell you, they really need to pick up on everything between. To me, this is just me. 10 to 2 weeks. 10 days to 2 weeks. Especially if you out there with somebody like Crowley, the way that he running, you gonna see so many scenarios of lawns, because you gonna drop the truck and do about 25 yards a day.
Yeah.
It's different. With me, this is how I do with my first guys coming in. I just know I'm going to lose the first 2 or 3 days. I said, I don't want you to touch nothing. I
Yeah.
want you to look at everything. Just follow him and just watch him, everything he
Yeah.
do. I want you to be on his hip. I want you to hand
Right.
him the weed
Yeah.
and you start it up. That's all I want you to do is work on starting it up properly. That's all I want you to do. I want you to watch. You watch me mow the grass. When he ain't doing it, you watch me mow. You just watch. Okay, you don't watch enough. Now you got 8 hours of watching. Now it's time for you to mimic what you done saw.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
you let him mimic you. And then you
Yeah.
can easily work with him. You see, you never see him touch the ground with that weed either. So you know it's scalp right there. Where did you see it done? You know what I'm saying? That you can like literally coach him along. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And with
Nah,
me,
that's fire right there. I'm
seeing
taking
is believing, man. I
notes
tell
That's
right
you,
true.
there.
it started at the top. You said it
Yeah.
earlier, bro, and
Yeah.
I will let you.
I'm taking notes right
Seeing
there.
is believing, bro.
Yeah.
If your crew see, let me show you what you need to do. You take the
Yeah.
equipment out of their hand and you run down through there and show them. I said that's what we need to look for. Then here you go right back and see if you can mimic it on all of y'all.
Now
But if
let
you
me tell you,
telling
Carl.
them, if
That's
you telling them to do it, like man, you need to do this, but you can't literally show them, bro. You like, what are we
Let me
doing
tell
here,
you
man?
something. You just
What are
saved.
we
I think you
what
just
are we
saved,
doing here, man? For
Charlie, for
real.
real. I'm listening to you. I think you just saved me for real. And I'm gonna be dead for real, bro. Cause I never thought of that perspective of just keeping somebody in the truck with me. Don't pay them like full time, but just keep them in the truck and you watch everything. And that's another thing too. Just sitting out in the heat and having to watch me without running stuff. That's gonna test me.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
See if
But
you
when
could
you
deal with
moving
the heat.
around a little bit, it don't mess with you. But when you sitting still, hey, it's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But that's hey, I think hey, I'm implementing that, man. Thank you for that right there,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Real
for
talk,
real,
I'm
man.
implementing
Yeah,
that.
just let them watch you because you
Yeah.
so quick to get them to pick up something. It's too much coming in. But if they watching you,
Uh-huh.
they watching everything you do. Okay, I remember he did that. Okay, I remember
Yeah.
when he went to the truck after he did that. I remember that. Let me go on over there and get that. Because they don't
Yeah.
watch you do it at least 20 times that day, man. Dude,
Yeah.
how many times I gotta show you? You watch me do it 20 times. You see,
Exactly.
you
Hey,
see what I'm saying?
yeah.
You ain't
I
never see
definitely,
me
yeah,
do
I
that.
like it right
You
there.
never see me do it like it. When did you see me do it like it?
Yeah,
But
that's
Exactly.
okay,
fact.
just follow the process, bro. You ain't gotta rewrite the wheel. I already built it out here. Just
Yeah.
just
So,
what I'm saying.
so Carl, how many people you got working with you?
Two in the fields, one definitely in the fields. Always he's out with me. Another guy when I need him, and my mama do my books, and I got legal counsel. So really 4 people
That's good. That's good.
that's really
I,
helping my business out, man. So
that's good. That's good.
Go ahead.
You know.
we're going to get it back going, man. How? Okay, I always gotta ask people, how in the world do you collect your payments, man? Because I know me, I'm all over the place. I accept any payment method that's known to mankind. I accept it. So how
Okay.
do you do it when regard you get your money?
I, I got an app called Simple Swipe. I don't know if you ever heard of it.
I never
Not
have.
Simple Swipe. Excuse me. It's called Swipe Simple. Sorry about that.
Like, okay.
And
Okay.
Never heard of
you
that.
could download it on your phone. Now the thing about that is now it ain't it's free. It's a free app, but you got to pay your merchant fees. So pretty much at the end of the month, like matter of fact, I got a merchant fee getting ready to hit
Yeah.
probably tomorrow. It'll be like $22 that they take. You know what I'm saying? They take out the account or whatever. So most of the time, like I got one client, right? Well, really two clients that pretty much pay through the app. So what I do, I like for a new customer or whatever, I ask them, you got options. You can either pay through the app or you can pay me cash. I prefer cash, really.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's up
Yeah.
to them, but I kind of prefer cash, you know.
That's real.
So when I send when I send them the link or whatever, they click on the link,
Mm-hmm.
they put in their information or whatever, and then they press pay. And when they pay or whatever, it'll send me a receipt to me. It'll send me a text message, let me know, hey, John
You got
Crawler
good.
already paid me. And it'll send you a receipt. It'll send you a receipt saying, hey, you paid Johnson Loan Service, look at your receipt. So you ain't got to worry about nobody getting ripped off, because you know a lot of older people, man, I ain't giving you my credit card, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing all that. So I try to just go through the app,
I'm gonna
go like that.
say my way around that credit card. It worked. It was so efficient this year. I feel like, man, it worked. All I was telling people, I'm telling you, I'm sending you the link. I'm gonna get you started.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing else about nothing. Next thing I know, it say ding, card
yeah.
added on file every
And,
time, and it works so good for me. But that I don't know, it just make it simpler, man, for some reason. And then like the interaction with the people. I love the interaction with the people, but this year I'm really wanting to be interactionless. You feel me?
Right, exactly.
Sometimes,
It's like
no,
the
yeah,
less you talk to them, the better, because it's like I told you before, time is money. That's how I
yeah,
look at it. And
yeah,
certain ones, like I got a client now, they got 2 rental properties.
uh-huh.
So I told them up front, like, look, I don't interact with the customers. I don't talk to them whatsoever. When I send you this bill, you pay for it, that's dead. I don't want to have to talk to the client that stay at the house. So when I'm on the yard, I don't need them coming out there. Hey, I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to talk to you. If you need
That's
me
All
my
to,
right,
problem.
yeah,
you
especially on
need
them
to
hot
talk to the
days.
landlord.
I
Don't
have a
Oh,
don't
serious problem with that, man. That's one of my. That part right there of the business kind of
turning
it
about
hurts
20
me.
minutes.
It hurts me at times because I got a lot of people who they don't have nothing to do but wait on me to come, the
Yep,
mailman to come, the paperman to come, and any other service to schedule to
Yeah,
come. They waiting on me, bro.
yep,
So the moment they see my face getting out of the truck, they
it's
coming out the
on.
door, bro.
yeah.
It's on. John, how you doing, man?
Yeah, that's
I
all I was
thought
about
you
to
was
say.
coming today. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my god, I didn't know what's going
yeah.
on, man. And then
10,
there you
15
go.
minutes. 10, 15. And I'm gonna tell you, ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
it ain't, bro.
You need that. But man,
You know?
sometimes like what Crowley got going on, I really don't. The time got to be limited. You 20 yards a day, 18 yards a day, 17 yards. You got to keep it moving. You know
And,
what I'm saying?
and not only that, but you think about them days when it's piping hot, bro. When you
Yeah.
like, I got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be rude or nothing like that, but I really need to get these yours
Hey,
done.
usually those when they come out on me, they got the Gatorade in hand though. On them piping hot days, they got the Gatorade or the water for me. Or they got both.
A lot of my clients do, but doing the piping hot, they don't come outside that often. It'd be quick and fast. They're like, man, I don't see how you working out here. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it'd be like maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. Like, damn, it's hot out here, man. You need anything? You need a water, anything? They going back in the house.
They got back in the field. But Johnson, let me I'm gonna ask you another question because we better come in the spring. And like I say, this is how I really got to. This is how I got to watch you, man. Explain to us the why you need to get your license when it comes to spraying.
Well, for one, man, like I said, we all done it, man, and you got people out here still doing it, bro. And I try to educate anybody. Like I said, I was one of them. This spraying with no license, you know what I'm saying? Then everything now that we do in the grass business now, it's about money. The government want it all, bro. And that's it. I'm
Right,
just being
right, right.
real with you. The
Yeah,
government
you're
want
right about that.
everything that you do. So when I end up the job that I got now, because I cut grass for me and I cut for a business too. So I'm doing this like 24/7, all day, every day. It's all I do is cut grass. So when I get off that job, I go to my job and then I cut more. So I'm cutting all the time. While y'all sleep in the morning around about 5 o'clock, I'm out cutting. So that's just me. But anyway, back to your question. The job that I got, it was a recommendation. It was mandatory that you had to get your you had to get your license, or else you're gonna lose your job. So I looked at it, I said, well, hey, that's a plus for me, really, because I got my own business. So if things don't work out here, I still got my license for them and I got my license for myself too. So I can still spray. So I ended up taking a class, and you take 2 classes. You take the first day you take a class. So you don't do no just listen. That's all you do. You're in class for a whole 8 hours, you listen. The second day you come back, you take the test. These are the books that you got to have in order to take the test with. I kept my books.
Yeah. And you in Carolina, so it might be. Well, I know it's pretty much different state to state because I know a guy. He got his license in Kentucky and Indiana. He told me both states was different. Yeah,
Right.
I got my book. Yeah, I got my book over there. But go
So
ahead.
this the ornamental turf book right here.
Yeah.
That's one of the books. And then I got my core book too. So you got to pass both of them in order to get your license. You can't pass one and not pass the other. You got to pass both of them in order to get your license. And the good thing about it though, man, what people don't realize, the good thing about it when you get these license, man, you could go places where the average person can't go to.
To get chemicals and stuff, or just
Yeah,
like
see, you could get the stuff the farmers get, bro.
okay.
Like, matter of fact, this stuff right here, Let's see. You can see it. Y'all see it good?
Uh-huh.
Now guess how much that costs?
How much?
$117 for a gallon.
But hold on, I'm gonna cut you off. One thing I know with that type of chemical, you can cut that.
Right.
It's probably super concentrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta have a license for it. You can't
You gotta have
get
a
it
license
anywhere.
to get it. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have a license for it. Now, most people that comes around, they spraying like Roundup or you know what I'm saying, something weak or
Yeah,
whatever. You
that's
still
the
gotta
real
have a
deal.
license for it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right about that.
Now the thing about that is, now it's a way that you can work around it too. If you do it right, you can work around it. Like say for instance, if I'm spraying yo-yo or crawly oil, I'm spraying yo-yo oil. The man pull up on me, hey, I need to see your license.
Hold on, this ain't legal advice. Go ahead though. Get that
Yeah,
disclaimer.
okay. And if you're not charging, them, you can spray the yo. Or if you spraying yo, if I'm spraying my yo and the person pulled up on me, he can't get me for spraying my own yo.
Yeah, that's
But
how
this
I do now. I spray, but I don't charge. So
right
go ahead.
now this the good thing about it. If you ain't charging, you can spray. But be careful. Even with that, still be careful. Because just say for instance, if I'm spraying crawly oil, somebody out there see me spraying his yo. Now well, that's the lawn care man or whatever, he's spraying or whatever, and something get on that tree and kill it. First thing they gonna do, well, I know Johnson Lawn Service was out there, what's the name? I'm gonna call the people on them. They call out there. What you think they gonna do? They're gonna come and investigate me. We got a call in on you saying you sprayed such, and you had a particle drift in their yard and it killed their tree. Where your license is? Well, sir, I ain't got it. What you ain't got it? Okay, we gonna take care of it.
And I know it sounds like worst case scenario, but you always got to think it could happen. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So,
exactly. It can easily happen, man. I mean, it don't take nothing but a second to get in trouble out here, man. It don't take a lot, bro. I mean, not only that, but you can have one of them. You can have one of them clients that not a client, but a neighbor that's just mean. And I know y'all probably ran into them.
everybody
You know,
had one of them.
you
Everybody
out there
had one.
cutting somebody yard and man, you threw grass on my side. I'm sorry, sir, ma'am. I get it. That ain't good enough for them. They
I,
want to
let me
cause
tell you
problems for
something. I did a leaf job. Oh man, I did a leaf job. It was right before Christmas. And so how it was, I had a property with the leaves. I had a property with a fence right there. Man, when I say that lady came outside from next door and was like, "Hey, you get leaves on my yard." And I told her, I said, "Listen, I said I wasn't done yet. I was gonna come knock before I got done, so I could get everything off your yard." But let me tell you the crazy thing: the leaves on the yard I was getting up didn't have no trees on that yard. These was leaves from her tree.
Yeah.
But she had our yard clean, and she told me you blowing leaves on my yard. But I cleaned it up. You got to do what you got to do, and you got
Yeah.
to go about it. You can't take it personal when they come
That's right.
outside.
Because it's your
You
business. Your name is on the line.
yeah. So
That's
And,
tough right there, man. Cause
and
like
and,
that
that be
came outside. I
that
felt
be the hardest part sometimes is just stomaching
yep.
that
nah.
craziness to
I
come
said I'll never go
outside,
knock on your
man.
door. Look, and I'm talking about, man, them like how you got the mesh with the aluminum mesh fence.
Yeah.
So a couple of them sliding up under there. You feel me? So you really don't even want to. If you really don't even want to have to go on to the next people's property
Exactly.
when you own a property. But I explained. I said I was gonna knock on your door and ask. You know what I'm saying? If not, you know what I'm saying, I was gonna have to leave a note. But I was
Right.
not. It's just me
Right.
because
That's being
I look at
respectful.
everything by communication.
That's right.
Long as you do some type of form of communication, it kind of de-escalate them situations. You know what I'm saying?
Now, now,
So
now, now, some of them. Now, I haven't had this to happen to me, and hopefully, I don't. Hopefully, I don't. Some people, man, you just, I don't care what you do for them, bro. You just ain't gonna make them happy. Now, I take this back. I had one customer, my first year. I was cutting over and a guy, and he said, "Hey, man, my next door neighbor, want to know how much will you charge to cut her yard?" So I said, well, tell her to give me a call. So she called me, whatever. She said, well, A, B, and C or whatever. She said, I don't need you to cut my yard. She said, I need you to weed eat my ditch for me. Now, as I told you, I'm just starting the business. So I'm hungry for that money.
Yeah.
So I said, well, okay, I'll weed eat the ditch. So when she tell me how long the ditch is, I'm like, man. So she said, how much you gonna charge me? I said, I'll charge you $50. So she said, okay then. So after I finish it up, she called me back. You finished? I said, yes, ma'am, I'm finished. What about this island right here? I said, that wasn't the deal. I said, the deal was the weed eat the ditch. Well, what I'm paying $50 for? I said, that's what you paid for. You paid for me to weed eat your ditch.
Oh
You
man.
ain't pay for me to do the island. Well, I just can't see myself paying on it. No, every 2 weeks for the ditch to get weed eaten for $50. I said, well, I appreciate your business. I said, do you want me to come back next week? No, sir. So I said, no problem. So before she can leave, I called my wife because my wife handles stuff totally different than the way I handle stuff. I'm the type of person, I ain't putting up with no mess. Even though it's the business, I ain't putting up with no mess with nobody, bro. I'm gonna give you respect. You give me respect, and that's that. But I'm not gonna go toe to toe for you. I'm not gonna want tit for tat. I'm gonna speak my piece in a respectful way, and I'm gonna keep it pushing. So I called my wife. I said, I think I just lost this customer. And she said, what's the problem, baby? And I tell her what it is. So she said, hold on. She said, let me call the lady. So my wife called the lady and she said, what's the problem, ma'am? She said, I don't understand what I paid this money for. And she said, well, you agreed for my husband to weed eat the ditch, right? She said, yeah. You didn't ask for him to weed eat the islands. No. She said, did you say your husband pushed the islands? Yeah, but I need him to do it. So my wife said, well, that won't the deal then, man. Well, I'm gonna have to find me somebody else. My wife said, that's fine. So as my wife get ready to hang up the phone, she talking about, hold on. My wife said, no, it ain't no holding on. We ain't got nothing to talk about. So I lost that customer and I didn't look back. Like I said, I'm the type of person, man, either you gonna roll with me or you gonna get rolled up. Simple as that. I don't have time to, it's business. It ain't nothing personal, bro. Everybody want a $40 job, a $30 job. Man, that equipment that don't push the man, that's over $10,000 just for the mower alone. And you think I'm supposed to come out here and do your yard for $20, $30 in the heat? No.
Yes, man. Like, man, barbers, they in air conditioned environments are charging $40 to $50 for a cut right now. There is no way in heck that lawn care people can go underneath that amount. There's no way, bro. And we're pushing tens of thousands of dollars worth of equipment. Man, I could get 4 or 5 barber setups for you know what I'm saying, for that amount. Nah, bro. Nah, dude. No.
We got another question, Carl. We run a little bit over time. Go
We
ahead.
definitely run over time, man. What type of influence have you seen on social media that you either like or dislike, or you really just not into it too much? What have you seen?
Say it again, I crawler.
I said, my bad. I said, what type of influence have you seen on social media? Just with you engaging in YouTube or whatever other platforms that you on that you either like or you dislike about the network. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's different.
YouTube, man. I mean, like I said, YouTube is the way to go, bro. I look at everybody. I look at Boneyard, Blaze of Grass. It's a lot of guys that I look at, and I take something from everybody. You get what I'm saying? I take something from everybody. It ain't just I'm gonna just stick with you and be like, well, I'm just roll with Crawley and that's it. I take something from everybody, good and bad. Like I take, well, you know, this the way you're supposed to do such and such. This the way, like you said about your payments and stuff. This the way you get your payments. And just like Boneyard was talking about, I think you was talking about how you gonna do the schedule this year, like how you gonna do stuff different, like card on file, route density. Stuff. See,
I'm gonna tell you with her, I wouldn't even seen her. I wouldn't even talk to her. I would have gave her that estimate. I would have sent that agreement. She would have clicked that agreement. You agreed to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm out of here now. You feel me?
So
no, go ahead.
That's what I get like from everybody. Like I take everything from everybody, like how to make my calls. Not the business slogan, but like how you go about getting customers, your door hangers, your uniforms. Like when I ain't have no uniforms, your uniforms, communicating with the customers, the type of gas you need to run for your stuff. I take stuff from everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, so it's definitely you could tell. See, you more on YouTube. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Crucial.
saying?
Next time I do weekly prepay billing. Hey Mac,
Hey, Mac, hold
I'm
on.
about to holler.
Nah, hold on. Let me tell you something, Mac. Hold on. Let me tell you something, Mac. That's how I am, Mac.
I like that,
I'm
man.
on that prepaid thing, but I usually bill right after the cut. But Mac, let me tell you, I know a guy right now. That's what he told me. He said I got 55 customers that prepay at the beginning of the month.
Man.
That's
Oh,
what you want.
now
You
check
see
this right
March
out.
March 1st, they dropping it off to him. And he going, man, I hope he watching, man. I hope he watching. He know who I'm talking about. He's on YouTube too. He know what I'm talking about, man. But
Now,
yeah.
now just talking about that, what you saying? I
Uh-huh.
got one customer that do that. That's a younger couple. They
Yeah.
pay me a month. They pay me a month ahead of time.
And
I
I'm gonna
cut
tell you
them
what
week. I, I cut.
I only want to cut you off.
Uh,
I start building my business around customers like that.
yeah. See now,
Cause that's on point.
they pay me monthly faithfully. I don't have no problem with them. Whatever they call me, Mr.
Yeah.
Jones, you need to come. I got your money. You ready to come? I be like, okay. It be some days like I be like, well, I know they ain't got paid. They'll call me early. We got paid. They come on, get your money.
Them are the
And I cut
customers
it.
you want.
You said what up on?
Nah, them the customers you want. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And I cut them weekly. Now this other one that I got, the one that's on file, same thing with them, prepay. Like I cut their yard like probably on a Wednesday. They'll pay me this Sunday, and I cut their yard Wednesday. They like long as it get cut, you good. You know what I'm saying? So now my thing is like when I first started the business, I would cut the oil first and then get paid after. Now I don't do that no more. I'm like, in order for you to get your yard cut, you need to pay me first. Before I even take my mower out, I need my money in my account. Because you get some people, man, like you'll cut the oil or whatever. And I had this to happen. You'll cut the oil, you'll send the invoice, and you wait. They don't pay the invoice then. So you send them another invoice.
Listen,
So
let me
then you
tell you.
call like, yo,
Let me tell you. Card on
I don't
file. Click that button. Boop. I'm
oh,
telling you, you ain't getting away.
hey, check
Nah,
this right,
man, they not getting
check
away no more.
check
It's over.
check this right here out, bro.
Go ahead.
Now look, I had one, look, I got one like that. I don't got it no more, I got rid of them. But like I said, we got out, we do the calls or whatever. So what we do, like I said, we'll build them before we go ahead and go out there and cook. My
Yeah.
wife gonna do her thing, she'll hit the call, the money already in the account. So I get there, go cut the oil. Mr. Johnson, if you don't mind, could you let us pay you first, then you go ahead and pay me? I said, okay. I already see right now y'all gonna be a problem. I already see that right now, you're gonna be a problem. So I said, next season come around, my prices are going up, and y'all going out the door, and I ain't gonna miss you. I'm gonna keep on pushing.
Man, heck yeah,
Yeah,
man.
and that's that. Like I said, in the business, you got to run your business. You can't let the customer run the business. Because if they do, they gonna tell you what they want. No, this is Johnson Loan Service. This ain't Joe Blow. This is my loan service. So if you don't like what I do, you can find somebody else.
Well, man, we appreciate you coming on tonight, man, Johnson. I'm and what he's saying, he ain't lying, because look at Mac. Look at that comment. I do weekly prepaid billing. So we appreciate you coming on, Johnson, man. And man, if y'all want to learn about the how you got them license stuff and get a better explanation, I'm gonna drop his that's his YouTube channel right there. So, man, appreciate you coming up tonight, man, and we'll get you, man, and much success and do your
Just stay in
thing.
the background. Yeah, just stay in the
Yeah,
background.
Okay.
Don't go
do
nowhere.
your thing. Do
Okay.
your thing, sure, man. But yeah, it's Johnson, man. Lawn service. Hey, Mac. Listen, Mac. I missed that episode last night, Mac. I heard it was good, Mac. And now I'm seeing this comment you done dropped, Mac.
Hey, Mac. Hey,
Hey,
yeah.
listen.
Mac said that put him in the game. He said put me
Nah,
on real
listen, bro.
quick.
Let me tell you something. I done took 2 GMs tonight, 3 GMs. I
Telling
listened to something Johnson said.
you.
I heard what Crawley said about not touching a piece of equipment. And now I'm listening to Mac on his prepaid. Hey, Mac, that is fire right there. Because you got to think, if you got weekly prepaid billing, Any expense you got at the week, your customer already done paid for it. They done paid it. They got your employee paid for the day. They got your gas. He got his gas money. He got his what your employee money. Everything at the beginning of the week. That is crazy.
Back said,
Mac,
put me,
yeah.
Back said, put me on real quick. Put me in the game. Mac want to come
Hey,
on real quick. He said he won't
hold
be
on.
long. I
Hold
don't
on.
even. You got to put the
Let me see.
link at the top.
Hold on. Here we go. Let me see. Hold on. I got you, Mac. Hold on. Cause yeah, hold on. We hold on. We extendo tonight. This is a 30-round show, man.
Little
Got
extendo
the
edition.
extendo coming tonight. Cause and I know somebody who got 50 and link down there for Mac right there. So Mac, I got the link down there in the thing, man. If you just click it, you can come on up. But man, that because let me tell you, I seen a guy, man. I got a guy on YouTube, Billy Goat Lawn Service. That's his name. Billy Goat Lawn Service has 55 customers prepaid for the month. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? What
What
up?
up? What up? What up? What up? Can y'all
Bro,
hear me all right?
yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
man.
we hear you.
I ain't all
So hold on.
branded up today. I got my Steelers on, even though we
This
ain't do
this
nothing in
the
the
bonus
playoffs. But
extra show right here. This some extra right here. Go ahead.
bruh, it is -5 degrees right now up here.
God.
Yeah,
What you
I'm
say?
out
What you
checking
what
on
you
my
waiting for some
sites.
snow?
3 o'clock in the morning. I
Yep.
gotta go
Yep.
out and put salt down. So I'm out here checking on my sites, and I got on. I was like, let me support my homies with the Trappin podcast.
Man,
Yeah.
You
appreciate
know
it.
what I'm saying? Just done with this fire show last night with my homeboy Crawley. I'm looking real
Yeah.
cinematic right now, might I
Yeah.
add.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
It's
it's
all
dark.
good.
You know what I mean? But listen, y'all was talking, first of all, Johnson, that was fire, bro. I never heard of him until tonight, but I'm gonna follow
Be on
his YouTube
YouTube.
channel
Yep. I'm gonna
soon.
drop it
Soon as I
on YouTube
get
again
off of
for
here,
everybody.
I'm gonna subscribe to his channel because his information was just fire. And I
It was.
suggested the
It was.
people in the chat, you guys go subscribe to that fella too, and show your love because he gave some fire information. I couldn't put the phone down. I'm like, I'm out here
Yeah.
driving around, and I'm looking on the phone at the same time trying to listen. I got y'all boys up to my ear because that was just dope. But when I hear people talk about billing,
Uh-huh.
I remember what it was like, with the check, all of the things you've heard on podcasts and other YouTube channels, right? The checks in the
Uh-huh.
mail, the checks in the grill, it's under the mat. I have to go to
Yeah,
I didn't go to the
I X
ATM,
that
so I
out.
don't got cash, or they just don't pay at all, and you done went 2 months
Uh-huh.
without getting paid. I got tired of that shit, and one day I was like, all right. I was waiting until after I got paid. I mean, wait till after I do the service to get paid, or wait till the
Mm-hmm.
end of the month. And I just started to think to myself, hold on, bro. What am I doing? When I said this on plenty of podcasts, on my YouTube
Ooh,
channel,
man. Come
bruh,
on, yeah.
the fast food restaurants get paid first.
Ooh, and
Sure
your burger
do.
probably.
Mac, you just put me in the
Listen, man.
game, man.
Let me tell you
Mac,
something, Mac.
you
I
put me
hate
in the game,
mayonnaise,
man.
man, and they always
Bruh,
get me, bro. I swear to God,
they
I
get
never feel
paid
bad when they put it
first.
on my sandwich, man.
They get paid first. Amazon get paid first.
Facts,
Like
Mac.
all these people, they get paid first. Why we the ones that gotta wait till the end of the month? And so
Hey.
I was out here. I finally found out about CRMs and everything. I got on a CRM, and the one
Mm-hmm.
that I was on at the beginning, they didn't offer automation. So at
Uh-huh.
first I was like, all right. When I got to the CRM, I was like, oh, now I could just send the invoice, and I could get paid through the
Oh,
CRM. But I had to
yeah.
go through and charge all the cards manually. And what I found out
Yeah.
was I was doing this at time of service. So I was getting paid at the end of the month at first. Then
Mm-hmm.
but after the service was completed, and I found out people won't answer the door.
Yeah.
Card just get declined. They still
Mac,
and
go ahead.
anyway, all of these things was happening. And I do all my this is for residential only, chat.
Uh-huh.
So I ain't talking about commercial. How you want
Take
to do
notes, y'all.
commercial, that's on you. Most commercial places you ain't gonna get a card on file unless you're dealing with a small business like I do.
Mac,
So I
let me
only
tell
deal with
you,
small
I got
businesses.
lucky. I got two of them that I got card on file, bro.
Oh,
But
that's
go ahead.
fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I just went
So
in there. I
so
wasn't
I was
going.
doing
Go
that.
ahead.
Yeah, so I was doing that. But then when it came to the residential side, I thought to myself, I do all of them at the end of the week. So they all getting done on Thursday or Friday, and if it rains on Saturday. I haven't worked on a Saturday. Well, I did last year a couple times, but that's besides the point. Uh, if I'm not coming there to the end of the week, I still got to pay cap, right? I still got to pay. I still got to. There's a whole lot of to be a week that I take care of. And the residential actually what
Bring it
cash
up,
flows
man.
everything until we get to
You
the end of the month.
Nah, you
you
straight.
I
You
hope you
breaking
guys
breaking
up.
up
can
a
hear
You
little
me all
bit.
right.
Let me tell you something. I'm so
I
logged in.
apologize
I'm
if you
hearing
can't.
through the breakup. Go ahead.
nah, I'm hearing
Oh,
you through the
okay.
breakup. You good?
All right. So anyway, when I told you about the fast food restaurants getting paid first, and when I was driving down my street, I seen Chick-fil-A, and I'm like, this is wrapped around the building. Why would that be? Because they got great customer service, right? And now most people is just ordering through the app and then walking in.
Facts,
You
Mac.
get paid, right? They make your meal, then they charge your card right after they
Facts,
make your
Mac.
meal, and you can't get it unless you come in that store or go through that drive-through and have already paid. So I was like, all
Hey,
right, bet. How can I
facts,
do
Mac.
this? I put the cards on file. First, I was using Yard Book. All right,
Yeah,
I was using Yard Book, but like I said, I had to go down the line and dot all and
yeah,
charge all the cards on my own. And
yeah,
sometimes I would forget. All right. And then I started to feel bad about the customer. Like, all right, I'm getting paid late anyway. But now I'm feeling
yeah.
bad because I didn't charge the card. And now
I've
it's the next week. I
I've
didn't
been there
charge
and
the
done it. Go
card.
ahead.
Now they owe me $110 or $120 instead of 60. And I feel bad. So now I wasn't even charging. I'm just charging the 60 and then getting and then losing money. So I
Yeah,
said, how can I fix this? Well, I got with Jobber. And when I got with Jobber, I'm not plugging them, even though I'm an ambassador. This ain't a plug for
yeah,
them. But what they did offer, what Jobber offered at the time that nobody, well, at least the Yard Book didn't offer this, was automated billing. So
uh-huh.
you could just choose a day, and then on that day, the card will get charged.
It'll
So I
hit.
said, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I was cutting those yards, and then I was charging all the cards on Sunday. So I cut their yard Thursday or Friday, then charge the card on Sunday, and then find out insufficient funds, or a card was taken off or declined or something like that. So I said,
Mhm.
this was 2 years ago. I'm like, I ain't doing that shit no more.
Yeah.
These people gonna
Yeah.
pay me first, just like they pay the fast food, just like they pay Comcast, just like they pay their mortgage, just like they pay
Everything.
their
Boy,
rent,
shut
their
up.
car payment, their
Just like
car
this light
insurance.
bill I'm about to
I'm
have,
not
it's like
getting
a
paid
truck
second.
note.
Yeah, I'm not getting paid second no more. Damn that. And
Yeah.
so I start
Yeah.
automating that billing. And like you said, Bone, you send that link through, they got to put their card on file before they can even
Yeah.
get on my schedule,
Well,
player.
hey, listen, Mac, let
We
me tell
ain't.
you, it was so game changing for me because if you don't put the card on file, you just didn't waste both our time and thank you. You feel
That,
me?
you're
And,
right.
and,
So,
and then if it hit and it missed one time, I'm cool with that one time. I charge it off when it come this
yeah,
time,
charge it
tax
to the
time.
gang.
I'm turning that into the CPA. I'm writing off them little licks. You feel me?
Yep.
So, but what you said though, Mac, once you get that card, go ahead, man. Hey, yeah. But
Yeah,
that
so once
prepaid,
I
go
got the
ahead.
cards
Keep
on
keeping
file,
game.
I put it right in my service agreement. I
Uh-huh.
let the you gotta let people know what the deal is and how you're gonna do things. Like Johnson
Communication.
said, this is Mac landscaping and lawn care, not
Yeah.
customer landscaping and lawn care, not
Uh-huh.
client
Yeah.
choice landscaping and lawn
Yeah.
care. Mac
Damn.
landscaping and lawn care. I make the rules. I'm the goddamn king,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
you.
Just like
All
that.
right.
Just like
So
that.
I said to myself, Monday, if I charge the cards on Monday instead of Sunday, then I'll know already who didn't pay. I'll know
Okay.
whose
Yeah.
card got declined, and then that gives me 3 days to get something new online. Because most times it's not the customer. I want to
Yeah.
make that clear. These customers,
I,
most of them are great people, bruh, and all they want is their yard to be cut with the most convenient way possible, and that
possible.
is the Amazon way.
Yeah.
Swipe to the right
Like,
and and,
listen,
and
Mac.
you're done, right?
Mac, let
So
me tell you, everybody want it simplified right now, man.
simple.
Nobody wants to deal with nobody for real. Man, take your money and get on. Unless you got some elderly people. But usually people, man, get your money, get on. You feel me? Thank you for
Yeah.
what you did. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, for sure.
Man,
Yep. So
I'm
at
just waiting
now
on the
it's right in
internet.
my service agreement. They know when they're going to get charged. All residential customer cards are getting charged every Monday. Now I'm gonna explain Jobber because that's what I got. Now Jobber charges the cards on the automation thing 9 p.m. So wherever you're at, it'll be 9 p.m. And the reason they do it at
Central
9
Standard,
p.m.
whatever it is.
is it's because sometimes people's bank or whatever it might not be ready yet. So they do it at 9 p.m. so that the people's cards and everything can be loaded with their money and all of that stuff from their direct deposit and all of that. That way you don't be overdrafting people if they got their money
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. I
But
know what you mean.
again,
But hold
this
on, my
is
bad. I don't mean to cut you off about that, man. If you overdraft, what happened with us? If I overdraft, hey,
You
it's a
got a
and that
fee.
fee.
money come out, I
It's a
can't
fee.
call. My
Oh
bank
yeah,
got
yeah,
that
yeah.
$35 fee on her. You feel me?
Yes,
So
sir.
go ahead. Yeah. So,
And
but
make
yeah,
sure that you charge in sales tax too if your state requires
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Because
I'm on that
sometimes
this year.
people
I'm on that
people
this year.
don't
Yeah.
understand that you gotta pay that sales tax, but you
Uh-huh.
don't gotta pay it. That's the customer's
Customers,
job. So
they
you
supposed to
can't
pay
say
all
the,
that.
the yard's gonna be $60 and
Yeah.
that's it. And now you're covering the cost of that sales tax. So you really only making $57 or something. Like
Yeah.
let
Yeah.
the customer pay that.
Right.
Put it on the
They
invoice.
got to.
You
Yeah.
you got to pay it anyway. So anyway,
So do.
But
once
that.
that happened,
Yeah.
they get charged at 9 p.m. Now we're straight, bro. We're straight. The coolest
Yeah.
thing about it is, if you operate like this, then you seem like something that they've never seen before. They ain't never
Yeah.
seen a lawn guy. In most cases, we trying
Yeah.
to educate the rest of the,
Yeah.
the brothers
You
and
right.
sisters that's out there.
You right.
And we
Yeah.
need
You
to
right.
get it to where it's a uniform thing pretty much across the board
Across
when it
the
comes to the
board,
residential
Mac.
lawn care.
Listen, I
That way it
always
don't
said
seem out of
I like
out of
that.
out of left
we need.
I
field,
like that.
Hey, I
you know what
always
I'm
said we
saying,
need a
that we
union,
want to
man.
get paid.
I
You know what I
like
mean?
it.
So
Nah,
Yeah.
for real.
I
yeah, I,
like
I'm
I
gonna
it.
just
tell you,
wanted to
Mac is
explain
crazy.
that.
What you saying? This I'm gonna tell
It's
you
crucial.
how what Mac is saying too. Cause this year, this what happened when I only had 2 cards that didn't make it on that declined on me. Then both of them, one of them, like you said, Mac, they just the card that they had just expired. So they was waiting on a new card to come in. So they
Mm-hmm.
like, now I got the new card now. Just update my card. The other customer, she was shaky all at first when I sent the link. So she still, yeah, go ahead. So when it declined, I told her, I said, look, man, I said, we only got 2 options here. I said, you can either put a card on file, and I have to prepay you. What you said that she was gonna be the first one I was gonna do because I was still wanting to do the yard. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
told her, I said, we can prepay you. I said, or you could just pay me up for the year. I said, that's your only options right now. And I still got that text message, and she is one of my best customers now. She told me, come through next Friday and pay me up for the whole season.
Yep. And
And
think
I owe her
about
two
this.
cuts this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, think about this. When you sign up for Amazon, hopefully you get Prime so you ain't got to pay for the delivery fees and stuff like that. But when you sign up for Amazon Prime, you just put your card numbers in same way.
Yeah.
Now I don't ever see their card numbers, just the last 4 digits.
Nah.
They
Nah.
put all of
Nah.
their stuff on their own.
Yeah.
So they don't have to say any numbers
Yeah.
to me.
That's how it
I'm
is
just
with
gonna
me.
send them
Put it
the link.
on your own. Yep.
Now we're operating at peak efficiency.
Yeah.
I'm getting
That
paid. I'm happy now when I
that was the
come to
best
the
thing.
yard because there's no like anxiety that now I gotta have this awkward conversation with this customer. And the last thing I'll say before I get off of here is this. When you sign somebody up and you send them the link and they put that card on file, these are the customers you want. These are the people that ain't gonna be saying, "Oh,
Facts,
I need a discount," or none of that stuff. You
facts,
ain't gonna
man.
deal with no riffraff. You know why? Because
Yeah.
you don't get to ask Amazon or Chick-fil-A or McDonald's for no damn discount.
Hey,
I
Mac,
know
let
you
me
You
tell
don't
don't.
you
get to
something.
talk to none of them,
Yeah.
bruh.
I got a guy named Robert. His card been on file 3 years. I've never seen Robert in 3 years.
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Robert, his spot is across from my. It's a nice facility here. His spot is across the street. Only time I heard from Robert, he called me one time. He said, "Hey, man." He said, when you pull up today, tell me if they parked on my parking lot. He owns the parking lot across from a nice commercial site. He said, give me a call if they on my parking lot. I'm having everybody told. He said, "Have a good one, man." That was it. That's the only time I've heard from him in 3 years. Car been on file.
Yeah, bro.
Never heard
And
from Marvin, one of my best customers.
these are the customers that we want in this industry,
Yep.
because there's so many people out there that will not pay you. There's so many people out there that will use every excuse. And like Johnston said, there's people out there that just ain't gonna like you because your lawnmower's loud.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You ain't got to. I don't think about any of that stuff anymore, because I
Now,
got them
every
headphones on. I'm in my own world, living my best life, and I want that for all of our lawn care brothers and sisters.
facts,
So
That's
facts.
get
real.
paid first, for goodness sakes. It's 2025, and if you want to thrive, get paid first. The future is
Hey,
right damn
He
now.
said he
You
hey,
do
said
not
you
gotta
right.
wait. You don't gotta wait till 2020. Oh, I'm gonna do this
Yeah.
next year. No, man, do it now,
Implement it. Now, listen.
and watch
Literally,
how
what you
fast
said is
your
coming
life
in
just takes the
tomorrow.
hell off.
Let me take Mac. Listen, it's coming in tomorrow. What you said
I ain't going no more, Mac. I appreciate
tomorrow.
that.
When
I'm
I come
speechless.
tomorrow,
I
I gotta.
can't even say that.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm about third week of February. I'm getting everybody ready. My older customers, which they already know. But the thing is, everybody that come in new this year, man, I'm gonna tell you what you said, Mac. Prepaid. It's a system that stops everybody who won't pay.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
there it
It
is.
automatically weeds them out. You're not
Yep.
dealing with them because you're only taking on serious customers. It's more of make sure Mac gets paid this week because we need Mac to cut the yard because we not getting out there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's more of what it is. You
yeah.
weeding them out, man. Let me tell you, that card on file weed out. It weeded out so many people for me. And it's no disrespect to the area I was working in, but the area I was even working in went to a whole nother area that's a higher paying area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I went out of one side of town to another side of town that was higher area just because of the system.
yeah.
And it weeded out everybody. I'm talking
It
about
makes you
weeded
look
out everybody.
professional.
And they actually look at me funny if I was in these neighborhoods and would actually want to have money left somewhere. They wouldn't mind it, but they would probably tell me, "You got a better way of us paying you? We got stuff to do."
Yeah, bro, and that's
For
one of the
real, man.
things.
I'm
That's one of
telling
the
you,
things
man.
that boggles my mind is when you hear people say, and this is why I'll tell boys straight to your face,
For real.
you ain't even tried, bruh, because I'm doing this. Like,
Uh-huh.
you think I'm out here? You think I would be talking with this fire if I wasn't actually doing this, bruh? Like, this
Exactly.
shit changed my life when I went to the weekly prepay
Facts,
thing,
bro.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
for someone to look me in my face, it was like when I first had my first meetup up here in Pittsburgh. I stood up in front of all of there was 25 people, 25 lawn care guys that came. And I said, look, man, I've been hearing that people's out here paying, your minimum's 35, 30. Some of y'all still in 25. This is in 2000, 21. I stand up in front of this group of 25 people. They don't even know, a lot of them didn't even know who the hell I was. And I just said flat out, my minimum price is $50. Boy's looking at me funny. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? What
What
do
you
you
mean?
mean? What are you
Facts. I
talking
know what
about,
you
bruh?
mean, man.
We are on these yards for anywhere from 10 to an hour and a half, depending on what type of equipment you got.
Well,
What
yeah,
you mean you only getting paid $35, bruh?
bro.
How dare you look at me like I'm the one that's wrong, like I'm greedy?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Well,
Now,
you
and I'm
know
gonna
what it
tell you,
takes to
Mac.
do this shit?
This is, yeah. Nah, what you said, Mac. This is like I tell people, man. This is no different from any other trade. This is like any other trade. Any trade I know pretty much comes out the gate $40, $45.
Bruh.
That's any if you go to school to any trade for 2 years, and we're not saying you're coming out the gate, you're gonna get this, but you might be coming out the gate depending on if you was up under somebody working for them. But any trade coming out the gate, you go to trade school 2 years, you're coming out of making 40, 45 an hour. That's base. You feel me?
No doubt.
Once you get in there a couple more years, you up to 80, $85 an hour. Some
That's
spots, like we talked about on
crazy.
one episode, right now, let that heat go out in your house. If that HVAC man come to your house, as cold as it is, with this 1 degree weather, some people trapped in snow, he probably gonna say, "Man, tonight I can get to you. It's gonna take me a little more, When I get there, usually I charge $85 just to look. I might have to have 120 tonight. You're gonna pay that 120 to get that heat on, man, and you're gonna be in there, woke up in the morning, a popsicle. You feel me?
Yes,
For,
sir.
Yeah.
for real.
Now
I'm
let me make
telling you.
something clear before I get off here. We ain't talking about a landscape install. If you do a landscape install or something, make sure you get 50% up front or something
You
like that
better.
before you do
You
Oh
better.
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
We
You
talking about
better.
recurring a recurring lawn
Service.
care
Yeah,
service, whether that's mow, trim, blow, or if it's a fert and squirt or some sort of thing like that. That's what
yeah,
I'm talking about. You need to get prepaid for a recurring service, bruh. That's it.
yeah.
Now
That's
your
yeah.
other stuff, man, get yourself a deposit to make sure that stuff
You
is
right,
scheduled
man.
out. And then when you get there on the last day of the job, make sure you get paid at time of completion
Yeah,
on landscape installs, paver
yeah.
patios,
You
whatever,
right.
if you're doing that type of stuff. But we talking about recurring things, man. Get automated and do prepay. I
Nah,
encourage
man.
every man,
Give me a
woman,
whole
child
different
who's out there
perspective.
doing this shit on a recurring basis. Look, man, get
Hold on, give me
paid
1 second.
first, and you will be so damn happy in this industry. As long as you charging high, you know,
No,
be, be
you're not
top
telling no lie.
top of your market too. Why
Yeah.
why be why be the person that's undercutting everybody? I'm like, shit, bruh. Because the person that's charging, let's just do this real quick. The person that's charging 35 and you're charging 70, you got to
Hey,
have
Carly,
less
give me 1 second. I
customers.
got my nephew in here. Give me 1 second. Y'all go ahead.
You're gonna
No,
have
you
you're
good.
gonna have less customers, but you're gonna be more happy in your work.
Sure is.
And you're gonna make more, if at least the same as them. If they got 30 customers or 60 customers, all you need is 30 to match what they got. Now
That's it.
imagine though, y'all both got 60. Or let's just make the math easy. Y'all both got 100. And someone's paying them 35. You making, 3,500 a week. I'm charging 70. We doing the same amount of work, but I'm making 7 grand.
I'm
Now,
making
come
7,000.
on, man. Do the math.
Yeah, exactly.
Do the math.
Exactly. Exactly. Matt,
Well,
it's really just that simple. Literally, it's really just that simple. But like you said, man, people try to make things so complicated instead of simplifying things. Like you just like when you said, man, I used to have anxiety because you got to chase people down for the money. You send these invoices out, then it's crickets. And then you got to check. Then it's time to cut the yard again because you on the machine. And then you looked up, they even paid you. Like, man, what the hell is going on? And they forgetting to pay you, but yet your business still goes on. You still got to make payroll. Yeah, those days is over with, man. If I don't have the payment coming in, and then
All
when
right,
I
my bad,
leave that
y'all.
side, when I leave that side of town, I'm not coming back across town to cut your 1 yard just because you was lackadaisical about my payment.
Nah,
Oh
right.
so
man, the game has just got changed, man. Cause like I'm looking for reasons to eliminate people. I'm looking for reasons. So if the money ain't in the account, who I'll pay, I'll remove the ones off the schedule who ain't paid. Oh, that's the schedule for the month. And then what's gonna happen? Oh, he just pulled up. He didn't cut my grass. Did you pay? Oh man, I forgot to pay him. Well, you got to wait for the next go round. It's gonna be a double bubble. It's gonna be a
hey man,
double
hey,
bubble.
hey, 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 we over tonight, man. I got my nephew with me tonight, man.
Okay, man,
Yeah.
we
We
gotta
over,
get on,
bro.
man.
I
Hey
appreciate you
man,
guys.
now, hey,
Real
listen,
real
I
quick.
We
I
gotta get
appreciate
on
appreciate
it,
that.
bro.
I appreciate you guys, letting me come on your platform. I love you guys to death. I love what you guys do. Mo Trappin Podcast is fire. Y'all keep
Hey,
doing
bro.
what you're doing, man, because it's
Now
gonna be
listen, man.
big.
Listen,
We all taking over.
you're gonna get a message soon as I tell you, hey Mac, I got a couple of prepay. I swear you gonna get a message. I swear you is, bro. I
I would
appreciate
rather it
that
be a phone
dog.
call.
Cause I'm
Call
telling
me.
you, bro, literally. That's all I've been doing. Like I've been working since January started. And I finally got about a 4-day stretch to where I can sit down again. And when I'm sitting down, I'm on the notebook, like, let me get everything down because it ain't no, like what you said, it's no waiting. It's
Yeah,
implemented tomorrow. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So it's no waiting, man. But yeah,
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 man,
because if you
man.
don't
Love,
implement it
man.
tomorrow, you might forget.
no, yeah, you're right. No, it's
Hey,
tomorrow. I'm not
everybody on
playing.
here, if y'all not following Mac, man, y'all go to that
Yeah,
man's
follow
page
Mac
and
also.
follow him,
Yeah, Mac.
man.
Hold on. Yeah, follow
Hey, I
Mac, man. Hey,
appreciate you guys, man. As always,
Hey,
I love you. I appreciate you. I wish you nothing but success.
Hey, you be safe in that snow tonight, man. I know
you,
y'all know how to drive a little better up in Pittsburgh. The boys down south don't know nothing, man. They'd be all over the road tonight, man.
All right, y'all. I'll
Yup.
all
holler
right,
at y'all
man.
boys. Peace
Yup.
out.
Okay.
Yup.
All right.
Hey, man.
This show, man. Hey,
Appreciate
Mac,
Mac for the
hey,
bonus footage tonight, man.
bro, that's real
That
game
was
right
some
there,
good
man.
game. This was loaded. This
Yeah, this
this
episode
was
was loaded,
loaded
man.
right
Yeah,
here.
I need to go back and look at this one, make sure I didn't miss nothing. I ain't gonna lie. There's
Hey,
some gems
fact.
tonight.
Nah,
For real.
loaded. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, man. Mo Trappin Podcast, episode 22. Y'all get out there, man, and man, soak it up like a sponge. The one thing, man, don't just listen. Get you a notebook. Use
Exactly.
everything that we got on every episode. You can take it and use it
Use
tomorrow.
that
It's gonna
stuff,
make you a
man,
better
for real.
businessman. It's gonna make you a better man. It's just gonna well round you, make you better all around for what's coming for you. Because if you tuned into this, the good stuff is coming your way. You
It
feel me?
sure
You're
is.
tuned into some real stuff that's gonna take you to the next level. You tuned
Go
in,
do
man. Take your notes, man, for real. And we want to see everybody on the other side, man. Mo Trappin
Definitely.
Podcast, man. We out of here.
We out of here.
We'll holler at you next week.